So in this video, we are going to learn how to enroll Graphy user on Elementor form submission. Let's say you are an online educator and you have hosted your course using Graphy. And you have also created a website and added a form created by Elementor. Now you want that whenever you receive a new form submission in Elementor, you want to enroll the same user into your free course in your Graphy account. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. In this automation, as a new form submission will be received in Elementor, automatically with the same form responses, we are going to add this person as a learner in Graphy and also enroll the same person, same learner into our Graphy course. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this complete automation all by yourself, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is a free course enrollment form which I've created using Elementor forms. Now I want that whenever I receive a new form submission from this Elementor form, I want to enroll the same user into a course in my Graphy account. Now to do this, we have to connect this Elementor form with Graphy. And we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration platform to do so. Now to get started with Pabbly Connect, you will get a free sign-up link in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. After coming to this dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow over here. For that, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. Let's say I would like to name my workflow as Elementor to Graphy. You can basically give any other name as per your choice. After naming our workflow, we just have to select the folder of our Pabbly Connect account in which we want to set up this automation and click on Create. As you click on Create, here you can see the workflow will open in front of us. In this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger step. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect this Elementor form with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step, so that whenever we receive a new form submission in Elementor, automatically the same form responses will be received inside Pabbly Connect as well. After that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send the same details of the form responses and add that person as a learner in our Graphy account. After adding them as a learner in Graphy, we are going to add that learner or enroll that learner into a specific course in Graphy as well. So let's see how it is done. Starting from a trigger window in Choose app, we will search for Elementor and select it. After selecting Elementor in trigger event from the drop-down, select the trigger event as new form submission. After selecting a trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. Now using this webhook URL, we are going to connect our Elementor form with Pabbly Connect. And to add this webhook URL in Elementor form, we just have to follow the instructions given below over here. Just copy the webhook URL from here and go to the form which you have created in Elementor. Open this form in edit mode and then we just have to hover on this form. On the top right corner, we just have to click on this edit form button. After clicking on edit form from the left sidebar, here we will have this option of actions after submit. Under this, just click on this plus button and we have to select webhook over here. As we select webhook, below this webhook field is added. Just click on it and here in the field of webhook URL, we have to enter the exact same webhook URL which was given by Pabbly Connect. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. After pasting this webhook URL, just click on this publish button and that's it. We have added this webhook URL in this form. Now after this, what we have to do, in our Pabbly Connect workflow, it is showing us waiting for webhook response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to capture some response of a new form submission from Elementor. So let's do it. We will just open this form in a new tab in preview mode and make a form submission. Let's say the name of the person is test dummy. This is the email address. And this is a mobile number which we are entering. After entering these details of a dummy user, let's click on send. And as we click on send, you can see just now we have received a new form submission in Elementor. And in our Pabbly Connect workflow as well, in this trigger step, instantly within few seconds, we have received the response. We have the same name over here, same mobile number, and the same email address. This means the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to send the same details of form responses of a new form submission and add this person as a learner in Graphy. For that, we will scroll down, come to this Actions tab, and here in Choose App, we'll just search for Graphy. Just select it. After selecting Graphy, in Action Event from the drop-down, select the action event as Create Learners. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here, we have to enter the API key and merchant ID of our Graphy account to make this connection to connect Graphy with Pabbly Connect. And here, to get the API key and merchant ID, we will just go to a Graphy account. From the left sidebar, we will go to Integrations, and under Integration, in third-party integrations, we will just scroll down and search for Pabbly Connect. Here it is. You can see this Pabbly Connect API key. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. After pasting the API key, to get the merchant ID, we will get back to Graphy, and from the left sidebar, below third-party integration, we have this option of APIs. Just go to APIs, and this is the merchant ID of your Graphy account. Copy the merchant ID from here and paste it over here. And after entering both of these details, just click on Save. Now, as you click on Save, here you can see that our Graphy account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. And here it is asking us email address, name, and mobile number of the new person to whom we want to add as a learner in Graphy. Now, we have received all of these details from Elementor form responses in the trigger step. Now, what we have to do? From the trigger step responses, we have to send all of these details of form response to this Graphy action step. And to add the responses of trigger step to this Graphy action step, we are going to use a process called mapping. And the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field of email, and here in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Elementor of a new form submission. Out of all of these responses, select the response of email and it will be mapped. And after that, follow the same process of mapping for name as well. Click on this field. From the drop-down, select the response of first name, add a space, and map the response of last name as well. Then map the mobile number as well. So from the drop-down, we are going to map the mobile number, and in the field of password, we are going to keep this field as blank. Because after adding them as a learner, automatically from Graphy, we are going to send them an email, and using that email, they can basically reset the password of their own Graphy account. After mapping all of these details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And as we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the user whose details we have added while making the form submission in Elementor, the same person is now added as a learner in Graphy. So let's check it. We will go to a Graphy account, we will just go to the users section, and yes, test dummy, the same person with the same name and same email address is now added as a learner in our Graphy account. This means the step 2 of setting up this automation is also completed. Now after this, what we have to do, we just have to enroll this user into the course in our Graphy account. For that, we will scroll down, click on this Add Actions tab button, and here in Choose App, once again, we are going to search for Graphy. Just select it. After selecting Graphy, in Action Event from the drop-down, select the action event as Enroll Learner to Course. Then just click on Connect and select Existing Connection. Now, because we have connected our Graphy account with Pabbly Connect in the previous step, we don't have to make a new connection. You can select the existing connection and click on Save. And as you click on Save, once again, you can see our Graphy account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, it is asking us for the email. That what is the email address of the learner to whom we want to enroll in this course. So we'll just click on this field of email, and from the drop-down, from Graphy's Create Learners Action step, from this drop-down, select the response of email and it will be mapped over here. After mapping the email address, it is asking us for the course URL. And here we have to enter the course URL of the course in which we want to enroll this user. Now you must be thinking how you will get this course URL. So to get it, just go to your Graphy account, go to Product section and Courses. Then we have to open the course in which we want to enroll this user. I have this Python course over here in which I want to enroll. I'll just open it and go to this Pages section. After coming to the Pages section, here you can see the course URL. Just copy the URL from here and paste the exact same URL of that course over here. After mapping the email address of the learner and course URL, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And as you click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see it is showing us that the response is success. This means this particular user is now enrolled into our Graphy account into this particular course. So let's check it. We'll just go back to a Graphy account. We will go to the Learners section. And yes, you will see that test dummy with the same name with the same email address, this user is now enrolled into the course. We have the same name, same email address and same mobile number which we have entered in our Elementor form submission. This means the automation workflow between Elementor and Graphy which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. Now after setting up this automation, we are going to test this automation workflow once. Let's get back to our Elementor form and this time we are going to make another form submission with a new user. Let's see, the name of the person is test demo. This is the name, test demo. This is the email address which we are entering, and after that this is a dummy mobile number over here. After entering these details, let's click on send. And as we click on send, here you can see just now in Elementor we have received a new form submission. And as we receive this new form submission, we will see instantly within seconds the same person will be created as a learner in Graphy and enrolled into a course. Once again, we'll go back to the learners page over here. And after coming to the learners page, we will just scroll down and here you can see test demo. The same person whose details we have just now added on our Elementor form submission is now enrolled into a Graphy account, into the same course. We have the same name, same email address and same phone number. This means we have tested this automation in real time and it is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.